Hey my loves, welcome to my podcast or welcome back to my podcast. My name is Kat and I'm the creator of this podcast, which is called Finding Kat. This is episode number 12 and this episode is actually brought to you by my free workbook, which is called New Year, New Intentions. And this workbook is an interactive downloadable workbook designed to help you create intentions for the new year and keep you on track monthly, weekly, and daily when it comes to creating the life you desire. So if you want to create a roadmap to success this new year, you can click the link in my bio, subscribe, and enjoy your workbook. So today's episode is actually about my New Year, New Intentions workbook. I created a whole workbook. Like, it's so crazy that I did that. And you know what's crazy is I've had this idea since like the beginning of November, but nothing was clicking. Like literally, like I was trying to like figure out what to create, but I didn't know. I was actually gonna do what I did with my gratitude challenge, right? And oh my god, when I thought of a fucking workbook, bro, literally it's like everything connected in my head. And I have worked so freaking hard. Like, I'll wake up at 6 a.m. and I'll work on it till freaking 12 freaking a.m. And I am just so proud of this and so happy. And just happy. I'm excited. And I really want to take a different approach. This is literally sidetracked. You know what? No, New Year, New Intentions. So let's go. I really want to take a different approach when creating these episodes for my podcast because I'm a real person and I get so annoyed with myself when I mess up because I want everything to be perfect and I want my videos to have a more real feel to it. Like, I want to keep the little mistakes here or there because it's okay to keep the little mistakes here or there because I push on just like to be you, be who you are. If you fuck up, if you mess up, it's okay. Go on, because that's the shit that used to keep me back. So I want to try in a way to be more me and just to be Kat, because I sit here and I hate on myself and I really want to push just loving yourself and push believing in yourself because oh my god, like this new year, push and believe in yourself, believe in your abilities, even the abilities you don't know you have. Try something new and hey, if it works, yay, and if it doesn't, well, shit. My first challenge I created, I thought it was amazing, right? Looking back on it now in 2 months span, like looking back on it for 2 months, I'm picking out all the things I could have changed, all the things I could have done differently, all the mistakes, and I'm not taking the mistakes to beat myself up about it. I'm taking these mistakes to be like, okay, what can I do better? And that is what I created. I created the New Year, New Intentions. I created a whole workbook. I did that. And you can do whatever's on your mind too, bro. Anything. So why did I create this workbook? We are now hopping into all the questions after I ranted a little bit, and I'm gonna keep that rant in, and I'm telling myself this because I know myself. But why I created this workbook. So with this year being so crazy, I really wanted to create something that will help others reach their goals. Like I want to help people reach their goals daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. So take your yearly goals as big as you want to fucking make them, bro. As big. Shoot for the fucking stars and keep shooting, because guess what? You're gonna make it there. You will. You freaking will, especially if you put the work behind it. You trust in yourself, bro. Take your yearly goals and then you kind of make monthly goals out of that. And then the monthly you make weekly and then daily goals. And I want to help you get closer to your yearly goals or even reach them. I really too, and that's why I created this workbook the way I created it. I wanted to create a place of honesty and vulnerability. We're gonna be here forever, aren't we? Vulnerability. That's not even how you say it, but y'all know what I mean. I wanted to create a place for honesty and vulnerability, but still a place to dream your wildest dreams. So be real with yourself. If 2020 you sat on your ass and did nothing, that is okay, bro. Okay. That is okay. Do not beat yourself up about it. Look at it and be like, okay, so I fucked up because I just only sat on my ass. So what do I want to do? What was this year? What did I dream of this year that I really wanted to do? What were my goals for this year? Did I even reach any of them? And really dive deep into that shit, because once you start pulling the blanket off of your eyes, I guess that's a metaphor, you'll be able to know what you did wrong. And you take that and you learn from it and you create. You don't beat yourself up about it. If your one goal was to have your own place, right? And you weren't able to get your own place this year because of COVID. But if you couldn't reach your house this year, right? But how you feel, how do I feel not reaching my place? Do I want it still? Do I still want my own place? What do I need to do to get my own place? Do I want to have my own place by this year? And get yourself ready and think do I really put yourself in that emotions that you really have that. And this is literally just a place for you to be you, for you to put whatever you want to put. It's literally just for you. And so I took the new year, new me, and I reinvented it completely. I believe that a lot of us create goals because everyone else is creating goals, and a lot of us create goals that everyone else wants us to have than what we want. So that's why I said this workbook is not only a safe place, but it's a place that when you say your goals, you really are working for them because you have a roadmap to success. Now, I'm not saying that if you do this workbook, you're going to get to where you want to be. You possibly will if you work for it and you stay consistent and you put that energy out there, because there's stuff I manifested, and I really do believe in that, in manifesting your life, because there's so many things I wrote in the first pages of my manifestation journal, and I wrote multitudes of times, bro, from days, every day for months, and that stuff is happening right now. It's stuff is being completed, and it's insane to look at it and be like, wow. So if you have that workbook, and if you work for what you put in, and you put the time into it, and you put the time and work into what you want, you will get it. You put that energy out there, you will get that. Whatever you want, it will happen. What is the workbook about? New Year, New Intentions is an interactive, downloadable workbook designed to help you create intentions for the new year and keep you track monthly, weekly, and daily when it comes to creating the life you desire. I know I already said that, but I did want to re-mention it, knowing that I had little rants right through in the whole episode. What comes in the workbook? So, oh my god, this won't be a lot. So, in this workbook includes a 2020 year review, 6 important categories that you will be creating intentions for. These categories are career, relationships, finances, physical, mental, and emotional health. 50 plus questions to help lead you to create specific intentions to create the life you desire, a 2021 year overview, monthly, weekly, and daily intention setting pages, list of values, and a page to categorize what values you want to embody, new moon and full moon intention setting pages, my 4 key steps to manifesting using gratitude, monthly, weekly, and daily planner, and a physical, mental health tracker. You will also get downloading this workbook an email a day for those 2 weeks, explaining each and every part of the workbook, an email every month to keep you on track with your monthly intentions, extra goodies here and there like checklists, review pages, and different trackers. So I'm planning to always add on to this workbook throughout the new year. So that is going to be fun. So you actually can help with that. So if you do download the workbook and you love the workbook and you want to leave me a little how you felt, right? There's a survey at the end of the workbook that you can take, and you can leave me what you think I should do as extras, so then you can actually get those extras. And how you'll get those extras is by when you put in your email, right? I'll send you the workbook, but with that email I can send you monthly checkups to make sure that you're doing your monthly intentions and that you're reaching your goals, because I really, that's what I'm saying, I really want you to reach your goals, and I will always be trying to make this better, to see what you guys like. So if that means weekly emails, daily affirmations, whatever you need to feel successful, whatever push you need, I'm here for that. I am here to help as much as I can, and I want everyone who gets this workbook to reach as many intentions as they put. I want you guys to reach those. I want you guys to reach those intentions. I want you guys to reach those goals. I want you guys to be successful in what you love doing. Another question, how can I use this workbook? You can download this workbook and open it in an app like GoodNotes, print it out, or when you download it, it is a fillable PDF. So you literally, once it's downloaded, you can click in and you can start typing your answers. So whatever you feel comfortable with, because I know some people have iPad Pros, so with GoodNotes, you can write in your stuff, and people love that. And shoot, I wish I had cute handwriting. Maybe that's something I'll work on. Print it out. I think the PDF and the GoodNotes is really good because there is 40 plus pages, but also up to you. If you print it out, I would really love to see it because I do not have printer ink. Is this workbook free? This workbook is free, but for only 2 months. So, by February, at the end of February 1st, this workbook will no longer be free. It will actually cost money, which is actually a big move for me because it's weird not knowing the value to your work and having to put value to your work, because you sit here and you know how much work you put into something. You know how valuable it is, but then you have to think about everyone else, and you kind of have to look about how everyone else is selling their work, and then you have to sit here and be like, am I undermining myself? I hope that's the right word. And devaluing my work, or what is it? So think of this as an early bird special, because I really do not know what I'm gonna charge this workbook. How do I know if the workbook is for me? So I got you. The workbook is for you if you are really serious about making 2021 the best year ever. Like, if you're actually serious about getting on this shit, get on it. Like, that's all I have to say. If you're really serious about it, do it. You will put at least 20 minutes in writing your intentions daily. Now, this workbook is not just a once a year thing that you do once a year, you hang up. No. That's why I created the workbook how I created it. It's, in a way, a workbook you can use yearly, monthly, daily, weekly, new moon, full moon. Whenever you need it, you can use this workbook, and you have to put your time into it. You can't just write your intentions once and then just never look back onto them, don't work for them, nothing. If you're gonna do that, then this workbook is not for you. And I don't want you wasting your time on some real shit. I'd rather you find something that you're actually going to enjoy to use and actually works for you. And that's why I put these notes in. You want a roadmap to a successful 2021. Now, I'm one to take every freebie, everything I can use, because everyone is knowledgeable. Everyone knows something that someone else doesn't know. If you want a roadmap to a successful 2021, I say grab it. Hey, there may be some features you like about the workbook, and there may be some features you hate about it. And that is okay. Use what benefits you. I took a leap without knowing what would happen. And to be honest, I'm so happy I took that leap. Will the workbook ever be updated? Yes, just like I said, monthly updates. I got you guys. How much time does each question take? Okay, so the amount of time it takes to answer questions can vary. So my advice is try to get at least 20 minutes in. If you get more than 20 minutes in, great. If you don't get more than 20 minutes in, that's okay. If you could only do 15, that is okay. I'm not sitting here being a drill sergeant being like, you gotta do this each and every moment. Nah, we don't roll like that. But yeah, put your time into it. Really, really do your best every day. If you couldn't do your intentions in the workbook, that is okay. Like, put your work and time into this, because it really is important. Think of it. You're getting something for free that people are going to pay for. People are paying for it for a reason. So you want to get as much value as you can and get it as quick as you can while it's free. So, to wrap it all up, I'm super grateful for you listening to this episode and to future episodes. I hope to help you resolve those everyday burdens by helping you unify your mind, body, and spirit to reach true well-being. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment if you love my energy and if I helped you in any way, shape, or form, because I would really love to know. And always remember, you got this. You're amazing. And I cannot wait to talk to you in the next episode. See you soon.